Welcome back to this next episode of Street View Bingo. Today we're going to stick with a theme that we did from last week. We did an animal theme last week. This week it's going to be all about people. So we're going to look for people with different things, or in different scenarios, I guess, like doing something or something to do with their appearance. And that's just going to, I like looking, I'm a people watcher. I like watching and looking around for things that have, that relate to people on Street View Bingo. So I thought this week we'll designate this one solely to things to do with people. So I'm going to run through the list now, but you can see it on the screen there. If you want to just copy and paste that one over, get yourself your own bingo board set up with a 25-minute timer and join in. Let me know in the comments down below what score you managed to get within that time by dropping into Street View and having a look around. So the list is someone with no shoes on, so barefoot, someone with a big beard, someone wearing a yellow top, someone with gloves on, someone carrying a child, someone wearing a red hat, someone pushing a cart or a wheelbarrow, a goth, someone in fancy dress, which can't be a goth because it's not fancy dress, someone waving at us, someone with a coffee, someone running, someone with colourful hair, someone swimming, someone with an ice cream, and someone holding a weapon. So that's the list for today. There's a mixture of hard and easy ones there, so we're going to go for some of the easier ones first and then get to the harder ones as we go a little bit later on. But hopefully you're ready with your timer, because we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Go. So as always, if you're joining in and you want to join in with this, I'd probably recommend do that before I actually do mine, because otherwise you are probably going to get a bit of an advantage by going first. So we're going to drop it in the middle of a town. Is he in fancy dress? And he's got gloves on. Oh my god. That counts. He's dressed as like some sort of robot or something, isn't he? So that counts as something. So I can't find him again, but hey, if you've got an issue with that, you're going to have to let me know in the comments down below. But that to me was somebody in fancy dress, which we've never been able to find because we've had that on previous ones. And he was wearing gloves with his fancy dress. So that's 2 in 1. Okay, well, let's get out of Leeds. Thank you very much, Leeds. You've done us a solid there, my friend. Let's go to... I don't like going to Paris. Paris, to me, is always rubbish. We never find anything in Paris. We're going to go Brussels. Close to my name. Close to my heart. Let's have a look. Okay, so someone wearing a red hat. A goth. Someone carrying a child. So we'll look for big beard, yellow hat, yellow top, and red hat. Possibly carrying a child. Okay, so yellow top, big beard, child carrier. One of them things, not all of them things combined. Just one of those things will do me. Yellow bag. Yellow top's probably going to be quite hard. That's why I wanted to put some little bits like that in there. It kind of gets you looking around. Not so much thinking, but more just kind of peeking around, really. Having a look for things. And it's part of the beauty of this game. No one's really going to drop in the same spot. There's so many different places to visit that I think most of us are going to go to different places. I do know that we're looking for someone with a coffee as well. So we could possibly find someone with a coffee in these bigger towns. So no yellow tops yet. Don't think anyone will be barefoot around here. In fact, I've got a really easy one for barefoot. And I didn't really think of that before I before I added it, but I think barefoot, red hat. Red hat, that was one, wasn't it? Yes, nice work, mate. Love the hat, thank you very much. Okay, yeah, so we'll go and get the easy one for the barefoot, because I think easy one. Easy peasy, right? We're going to go to our favourite beach of all time. Well, not our favourite beach of all time, but it's our favourite beach in this series, because it seems to give us the best results out of all of them. And it's this beach here, I believe. Or maybe it's the one a bit further up. It's so good, I can't remember which one it was, huh? and we just want to find someone with no shoes on. This has got to be on the beach. If you don't find someone with no shoes on the beach, then you're going to be really bad at this game. Oh my god, a seal. Damn. Hey, if you didn't watch the animal one last week, go back and watch it. We didn't have a seal on there, but I never expect to see a seal in my life on a beach on the Street View bingo. That's actually mental. That is mental. Oh, and he's wearing a yellow top as well. Oh my god, you, my friend, have really done us a solid there with a seal. He's so nonchalant about that seal just staring at him as well. Okay, so we need someone waving at us, someone swimming. Again, that would be a beach, but we won't go back to a beach yet. Someone with a big beard. Someone pushing a cart or wheelbarrow. Right, okay. We see this quite a lot in Africa. People pushing fruit carts when we're looking for fruit. So I'm going to go to Africa and hope we can find someone pushing a cart around here. People in Africa don't tend to have beards, so don't think we'll find the big beard one around here, but we might find someone with a beard, I suppose. But yeah, I don't think people in Africa tend to really have beards. Maybe it's scruffy, maybe it seems like less. Like over here, I think people have beards kind of style reasons, whereas in Africa, maybe it's not so much a thing. Alright, we're going to go in a Johannesburg. Someone pushing some sort of cart or a wheelbarrow. Mate, he's wearing a coat, a big one as well in Johan. Didn't expect to see someone wearing a coat in Johannesburg. We have done that as a checklist in one of our far back Street View bingos, I believe. Somebody wearing a coat in Africa. So again, if you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. We've got plenty of content on the channel now when it comes to Street View bingo. We've been doing it every week since the channel started, so I think we've got a good 20 plus episodes out there for you to go ahead and watch. If you're enjoying this, go back. There should be a link to the playlist. There'll be a link to a playlist, sorry, at the end of this video, and there's loads of yellow tops around here, and you should be able to go and find that yourself. What am I talking about? I'm getting lost here because I'm too busy concentrating. But yeah, there'll be a link to the playlist at the end of the video. You can go back and watch some more of these if you enjoyed this concept. And go back and join in as well, all the way along. There, someone's pushing a fruit cart there. You can go back and join in with me all the way along. So, yeah, someone pushing a wheelbarrow. Thank you very much. Okay, what are we going to look for next? Someone with a coffee, someone running, someone with an ice cream, and swimming. Holding a weapon might be hard. We're going to go back to... So for the ice cream, we're going to go to a seaside town in the UK, I think. We'll go the north. Let's go in the north. Let's go Seaton Carew. Seaton Carew. Anyone from up this neck of the woods who's in the north, you've probably been to Seaton Carew at some point. Shout out to those people that have been to Seaton Carew. Absolutely gorgeous little seaside town, actually. Not much to it. Couple of arcades over here, but it's a lovely little seaside place to visit. There is ice creams, but no one's holding an ice cream. There's a giant ice cream. Does that count? One of you's got to have an ice cream. Yay! She's got an ice cream and she's eating it. Love that. Thank you very much. Someone with an ice cream. Where is it? Yar. Arguably, that could be classed as a weapon as well, right? We're not going to take that. Anyone with funny coloured hair while we're here? Just before we leave. Fancy hair, anyone? No. And actually, I tell you what, whilst we're up this neck of the woods as well, we're going to go a little bit further down the road. We're going to find Whitby, because I do have a Goth weekend in Whitby. And with a bit of luck, we might just land in Goth weekend. Especially if we look at one of these. Could be Goth weekend. Could have a coffee in her hand. Perfect, mate. Now, obviously, that could be a tea, or it could be a hot chocolate. I don't know. We're not really counting that. As long as it's a hot beverage. Hot beverage is fine. We're going to stick around here just for a bit. I know we like to normally leave and go to different places, but we're going to stick around here on the basis that we might find a Goth. Now, I've seen someone looked a bit gothy. That is a Goth all over. Let me just get the other side of her just to make sure she is a Goth. Is she a Goth? Oh, she is a Goth, isn't she? But I can't really say that's a Goth because, well, I've just said it's a Goth, but it's not. I'm not going to take it. I mean, that's proper Gothy attire, but I don't think they're Goths. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to leave that as a non-Goth. Am I? It's definitely a Goth, but let's go up to the Abbey. Ooh, walking dogs. Multiple dogs. So Gothy around here. Oh my god, man, it's so Gothy. But yeah, shout out to all those Goths. If you're a Goth and you hate life and you hate the world, man, the world's crap. I'm assuming that's what Goths think like. I don't know. I might have just offended quite a lot of people there. And you know what? I would be sorry, but I don't think you'd be sorry if it was the other way around, so I'm not going to say I'm sorry. Right, we're going to go up to the Abbey. We might find some Goths in the Abbey. Can we get up the Abbey? Ooh. Up the steps, up the steps, up the steps. Don't think we will find any Goths up here. But this is apparently, I don't know if it's where he's buried. I think it's where he's meant to be buried, but this is where Count Dracula is supposed to have been buried, we'll say at the moment. I'm not sure if it's buried or lived. Whoa, that dude's got some skinny legs. Keep working those legs, brother. Well, I say skinny, he's got some toned legs. That's what I meant to say. We managed to see someone with some funny coloured hair as well while we're up here, so we'll keep walking with our friend with the bag. It's a hat, isn't it? Is it a hat? That could be hair, you know. And that would be the very definition of funny coloured hair. It's a hat. He's not happy about that camera, is he? Looking at it. In fact, someone could be waving to the camera at some point. Everyone's staring at this camera. No one's happy about it. This guy, he's like, what are you doing, mate? Do you mind? Which way you going, you idiot? Okay, right. We could have just went left and went up to Whitby Abbey that way. But we didn't. Right, okay. Are we in Whitby? Whitby. Go back down to Whitby. We're looking for Goths. We're on a hunt for Goths. Goth hunt. The Goth hunt. Let the Goth hunt begin. Goth hunt funny hair. I think we should have taken the Goth, you know, because that was definitely a Goth. That's not a hat. That is red hair. Yay! We got another one. Someone colourful hair. Absolutely love that. So we're going to stick around for the Goth? We're not. We're going to leave for a bit because we've been in Whitby far too long. We're going to go and look for someone swimming. Where can we find someone swimming? Probably again at a beach, but we're not going to go back to our favourite beach. We're going to head over to, let's go Aussie land. Let's go one of their many beaches. Sydney Beach. Why anyone would ever swim in the water along here, I don't know, like, because I'd be too scared to get in the water. However, I'm not Australian. Swimmers. I mean, swimming's easy, right? That was an easy one. Surfboards. Absolutely swimming all over the place. They're like a bunch of seals. So no wonder people get eaten out here. No wonder sharks attack her. It's a nice beach, actually, isn't it? It's a shame about the camera quality being an absolute dog turd. But the beach itself's nice. There's plenty of surfers out here as well. Everybody gone surfing. So we've managed to get the beach swimmers. It's pretty easy. Okay, let's get out of here. So someone's swimming, gone. We need someone waving at us. Someone running. Someone holding a weapon. Let's hope they're not running whilst holding a weapon, because that could have sinister meanings to it. Right, so what did we say we had? Someone carrying a child, someone waving at us, someone running. Right, running. Let's go find a park somewhere. Let's go Central Park. New York, right? Central Park, is that in New York? Is it in New York? It's a cemetery. Liberty Park. Alright, we'll go Liberty Park then. Liberty Park. Graveyard. Shout out to everyone that lives there. May you rest in peace. Right. Central Park. It's going to be in the middle. Centrally. It's called Central Park. Hamilton Park. I don't know how big these parks are. Whether people would be running them very much, but... Lincoln Park. Let's have a look in Lincoln Park. Sort of place people might be running. Sort of place people will be running. Thank you very much. Someone's running. Okay, so we still need a Goth. We still need someone with a big beard. Someone waving at us. Right, I tell you what. Get out there. Let's get ourselves into a big city centre. Whilst we're in New York, we might as well jump into over here. Times Square-y sort of area. Where is Times Square? It's up here, isn't it? We always get lost looking for Times Square because we've been here a few times on this series. It's always difficult to find for me because I am not... It's got a beard, not big enough. Want it a bit bigger than that, my friend. A bit bigger. But I think we're going to find someone with a big beard in New York. America kind of have a similar sort of style to... well, Western, isn't it? I suppose a Western sort of style where beards are fashionable. Again, on the opposite side of that, we could head somewhere where they grow beards as part of religion and don't really like to stay natural, I suppose. I don't know what the exact meaning behind growing a beard is with these other religions, but I know some religions grow long hair, long beards. So that could easily be a thing. Okay, right. Anyone waving at the camera here? Anyone with a child that they're either carrying on their shoulders, carrying on, you know, just carrying in general, or giving a piggyback? That would be useful, as well as beards. So I think we're looking in a decent place, part of the world. There's not many people with beards actually around here. Beards maybe become more fashionable after this was taken. August 2022. Beards were definitely in fashion in August 2022. Because there was the whole kind of thing, wasn't there, that I saw. I used to see about, saying about guys having beards, girls having makeup and all that sort of stuff. Because much as you want to hide the fact, I mean, I have a beard. And people want to hide the fact they grow a beard because it makes them look better and hides the big fat gullet. Then, you know, there's definitely a lot of truth in that. So, as a man with a beard, I will openly say you are 100% correct. I look better with a beard. I shave my beard off. I look like a slug, mate. Don't like the way that I look without my beard. I feel like I look awful. Anyone gonna wave at the camera here? So many people. They're all in their own little worlds. He's got a coffee as well. So if we didn't have that already, we'd have that now. In their own worlds, yeah, they're not really interested in the Google car, are they? It's just another car to them. I think we got one of these people waving at a car before, where we were at a crossing. Maybe we'll see people at crossings waving at the cars more. Beards, children. I'm actually stunned that we're finding it so hard to find the big beard one. I thought the big beard one would be quite easy to find. But they're not big enough, these beards. I can't take these beards as beards. Some of the ones that I thought would be harder have actually been a lot easier as well. They're looking, they're just not waving. Okay, anyone else at this crossing want to wave? This could be the... that's a big beard. There we go. We've got a big beard. Thank you. Someone with a big beard. Cross that off. We're going to get out of New York, actually, because I don't know. It just seems like it's not really giving us much. What do we need? So someone carrying a child, a goth. We'd go back and look for that. Someone waving. Someone holding a weapon. Okay, so someone waving. Someone holding carrying a child. Do people carry children in other countries? Someone holding a weapon. Let's go Afghanistan. We might find someone holding a weapon there if we've got Street View. Okay. That sounds really bad, but if anyone's going to be holding a weapon anywhere, it's going to be in one of these potential war type countries. Watch these guys have big beards. No weapon. No weapon. Very peaceful people. They look like nice guys. Having a bit of peace. And here's me trying to look for people with weapons in your beautiful, peaceful country. Look how gorgeous Afghanistan is, by the way. I've seen places in Afghanistan before, thinking, oh, I bet Afghanistan's horrible. And you go there and it's just beautiful, isn't it? What a beautiful part of the world. Look at it. Absolutely glorious. Untouched by Western society, and it's just lovely. So, someone carrying a child, someone waving, someone holding a weapon. Let's go to, I don't know, let's go Barcelona, see if we can find someone carrying a child around here. Eh? And someone waving. I mean, you're in an alley with a Google camera. You could just wave at us. Don't be so rude. Say hello. Okay, right, we're going to drop in the town. There's a child not being carried. Not one person's carrying a child. Tempted to look for a statue of someone holding a baby. That would count. Didn't say it had to be a person. Just said someone. Which is referring to a person. Has to be a person, in case you're taking my words way too literally. I realise a lot of the times in these videos I say really sarcastic things. And sarcasm's really hard to pick up over a microphone, over a camera. Without a camera as well, so yeah, just spell that one out there. Ooh, pick her up to put her on the thing. She was on top of the thing, so she had to get up there, and I've got a feeling you helped her up there. Ah, you're gone. Can I get just help her down then? Come on, man. Yeah. I've just missed that one little shot, haven't I? The little still where she probably helps her up there. Because she's down on one of them and she's up on the other one. Okay, never mind. Just keep looking. Just keep looking. There's plenty of kids around here, though. Oh, but she was holding a kid. She just stood next to someone. Wow. This is really proving quite difficult, the holding the child one. We need the Goth one as well, which we need to just bear that in mind for future reference. So if we don't find anyone, we're going straight back to Whitby, and we're going to try and find the Goth. We might find someone holding a child there, and we might find someone waving at the camera as well, so we might as well head back there. Need to be. Could someone just wave? Give us a wave, people. Hello. So many people over there. Everyone's wearing masks. This must be during the COVID times, January 2022. Maybe at the back end of COVID, because I think, what, about March maybe it ended. So yeah, possibly towards the back end of COVID, before everyone got free back out to the world to get on with their lives again. And that was a difficult time, I think, for a lot of people. Me personally, I was still working, so it wasn't as difficult for me. But for the people that were trapped in their homes and didn't have visitors regularly and family and stuff, I can only imagine how awful that must have been for people. So hopefully we don't have to go through anything like that ever again in our lifetimes. Right, we're going back to Whitby. Screw you, Spain. We're going back to Whitby. Where's Whitby again? Up here? There it is. We're going back to Whitby in the hunt for some Goths. Let's go the other side of the bridge. See if we can find some Goths over here. Making their way to the... See, so many Gothy shops and stuff. Making their way to the Abbey and stuff and just chilling around. We might find someone waving at the camera and a child anyway whilst we're here. So we're going to look for the whole shebang in Whitby. Now, if you've never been to Whitby, and you do go to Whitby on the back of this video, which is probably highly unlikely if you've never been, But if you haven't, try out the fish and chips, because the fish and chips in Whitby are on point, mate. Probably some of the best fish and chips that I've ever had. You don't tend to get them much fresher than what you get at Whitby. Still got the eyeballs in, still flapping, still with scales on, and yeah, feel a bit like a Schmeagol. So yeah, go ahead and try out a raw fish in Whitby if you like. And yeah, in case you didn't click on with that, again, hugely joking, that's not actually the case. Don't worry, they don't serve raw fish in Whitby, but they do sell good fish and chips, like I said. All them kids there, right, and not one of them was being carried. I mean, kids are just too independent nowadays, mate. Just give one of them a carry. I was forever giving my little son piggybacks and stuff when he was a kid. I mean, he's 14 now, so I remember the last time I gave him a piggyback. But do we... Right, we're going to go back to our Goth friend through here, and if we do decide she's a Goth, someone wave at me. Yeah, he's got a coffee, he's not waving. Looking at us, not waving. Come on, English people, give us a wave. Give us a wave. There's plenty of kids around here as well. I think we should have just stuck Whitby all along. But we would have made it impossible for people to win if we got such an immense score. And we have done really, really well on this one. Again, we just come to a bit of a roadblock. Couldn't find the last few things by the looks of it. But can we get back to Goth Girl? Early bird. And if we can... Nah, we didn't get back in time. Whilst we're here, though, we're just going to go back and check if we can... Because we couldn't get down there. We went past it. And for some reason, we couldn't get down it, which was kind of annoying, to be honest with you. But she was down there, right? Our Goth friend. Was she? Oh, I don't know. Maybe she was down the... Nope, she was definitely down that one. But yeah, I think we possibly found the Goth, but we didn't take it, and we couldn't really take it once we passed it. We'd already decided, nope, we're not having that for a Goth. And we didn't find the other thing. So let's just have a quick recap over what we did manage to get in this episode. So, well, we'll look at what we didn't get, because they're the ones that you're going to really be able to focus on. So we didn't get anybody carrying a child, which... semi-shocked at. Some of these ones that I think are easier tend to not be that easy. We didn't manage to get the Goth, although we think we might have found the Goth, but we didn't take it because we weren't 100% sure. Someone waving at us, we didn't get that. Shocked at that one. And we didn't get someone holding a weapon, which, again, probably didn't expect to get that one, but it would have been nice to have got that one. As well, because of course that would have been one of the harder ones. However, we managed to get a fair few, so I'm happy with our performance. I think we did really well overall. I think it was just one of them situations where you know, a couple of the things that we didn't manage to achieve, it was just, you know, they were tough ones. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and give this a try, let me know in the comments down below what score you managed to get in this week's Street View Bingo, which is all about people. As always, remember to drop a like on the episode if you like this episode. Let me know what you want me to do in the following weeks as well, and maybe I'll do a Street View Bingo based upon that. Also, let me know if you think it's a good idea to do the old just dropping in and walking around without dropping in and out on Street View. Whether you think that would be a good idea of something that would be good as an addition, something a bit different one week. And if I get enough people want to see that, then maybe I'll go ahead and do that as an option as well. But that is it for this week. Thank you everybody for watching. Please, as always, remember to like the episode if you like the episode. Subscribe to the channel. This is a weekly thing that I upload along with plenty of other gaming content, and I'll see you on the next one. See you later. Bye.